as with all tourist things, we've got loads of tourists. But we've arrived at Ruta del Sira. Pretty cool place. Very white. So this place is actually known as a World Heritage Site now, mainly so people can see how people make the carvings and what they use them for. The carvings are actually really impressive, I must admit. So we'll take a walk through and check those things out. Also, if we look at what's the city called? Arequipa is nicknamed La Ciudad Blanca, which is the city of white, because of all of this stuff. So a cool little fact, if we've got the white, now that's Sala, right? And the color at the top, that pink, I think it's more volcanic, or it's rarer. So if you're looking at these blocks here, one of these blocks costs between 5 to 8 soles. And if you want one of those guys, because they're rare, you're looking at 25 to 30 soles per block, which is nuts.
Do you want to go?
I'm going to go a little horsey. There's your quarry. And then look at this. This is amazing. All of this was carved out. That's so cool. So this is called the zoo. If you want to go in, it's 3 soles. Some really nice looking sculptures. There's a scorpion there, a bear, huge lion. You can read that. That is Calabrias Canyon. That's where we're going now. So this canyon was formed via wind and water erosion, but as far as I know, it's actually gone into a different place. It's gone. There's a different channel now, so this place is pretty much bone dry, which is cool because we can go walkies. It's huge. It's pretty cool. I would like to see some water or something. There's supposedly pictographs around here as well, of snakes, humans, and different animals, and that I think they've named this canyon after a snake, as far as I know. So pretty keen to see some of those. You should also be able to see fossils of snails and shell inside the walls, but I haven't seen anything yet. So see if we can find that. Just a snakeway channel. Like the smoothest of the bottom is really cool. We've got your shaman praying to the gods for rain. We've got Inti, sun god, and Moon. I forgot what her name is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You see the snake up there? Hey, you can almost make it out. We're in Yanawara Square. This is Yanawara church. You've got 9 different archways around here that you can see the 3 different volcanoes. You've got Chachani, you've got Misti, and you've got the big one down there, which I'll find the name. But so all these blocks and the structures made from different types of material. It's all volcanic ash. So it's main one is called Cedar. So each of these archways have got different scriptures, and they're scriptures from different poets of Arequipa. That's pretty wicked. I guess they have a market here either for the tourists or just a market here each day. Before the square was here, this church was your main thing, and then they had like different fruits and vegetables sold around this area. And this is your main archway. And then you can see the big mountain in the background. This used to be a church. Now it's basically cafes and art shops and massage parlors. But they've got different heritages. So you've got Spain, you've got Spanish, you've even got up there, can't really see it, but you've got the Arabic side of things. So yeah, very, very cool little place. Look out, and you get to see Chachani, Misti, Cathedral. Where's Pichu Pichu? There's Pichu Pichu. And then the whole city. Really pretty. So we're in the Santa Catalina Monastery. It's beautiful. It's actually still a working monastery. It's huge, so you can spend about anything from an hour, maybe even up to 3 hours, depending how slowly you take. Loads of rooms, loads of courtyards, loads of little nooks and crannies to go explore. The entrance is 45 soles, and you can pay for a guide for another 20 soles for 2 people, and then the price goes upwards. But also you can download an audiobook, and then that just gives you some pretty good information about each one, and that's basically what you're getting from me. So yeah, if you are in Arequipa, then definitely come check it out. It's really, really, really cool. Peace. So this is a dividing sector of the 2 places. Wow, like a whole nother little village. So also this area, Toledo Street, Calle Toledo, is one of the oldest sections and one of the most narrowest streets in the entirety of the convent. We're going to go find meditation clock. Beautiful little courtyard. I don't say much about this, but what I would imagine it would be a recreational area. Get yourself some green. Super tranquil, beautiful flowers. Butterflies. So as I said, you've got this mixture of blue, babe, red and white, and it just gives like a really cool approach to it. It's a really pretty area. So also the rooms that we were just in, they stay there for the entire life, and it comes set out with a kitchen, dining room, little stove, and yeah, you can basically keep all your stuff in. I'll tell you about this place now. So this thing here, I actually thought it was some sort of torture device. It's actually a coffin, and that's your coffin cloth. And these 13 paintings along the walls are the most decorated or the most appreciated works from this monastery. I think it dates back to the 17th century or something. So that's actually pretty special. This thing looks scary. So this woman, Ana de Los Angeles, Montevideo, I think. She was born to a really wealthy father, and she joined the monastery at, I think it was 6 or 12 years old, and he actually intended her to marry into like a wealthy family, and she said no. So she stayed here her entire life. And this is the smallest dwelling in the entire monastery, but it still looks pretty nicely sized. There's the kitchen. This kitchens are massive. She had 2 stoves. This is the dining hall. So the nuns actually sat in complete silence with one extra nun, one nun standing on a pedestal, probably here, reading a passage of a saint's life while they ate dinner. It's pretty insane.
Is this where we started?
I think so. I think this is where we started.